Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin'WithAmore. Welcome to my channel. Today I have quick and easy for you, and it's a great fall project, and it would be a great little gift to hand your guests at Thanksgiving or just for a friend, co-worker, anything like that. This is super quick and easy, but it's really cute. I love fall, so that's why I've been doing so much fall here lately. But yeah, and fall is upon us. I cannot wait. And then winter, I'm a fall winter girl. So I know some of you love the summer, but I am not a summer girl because I'm telling you, you probably can hear my air conditioner going right outside the window because I'm really close to it. But yeah, today is the day I'm filming this, which is Sunday. They are saying it's going to be one of the hottest days of the year. And we have heat indexes of like 112. Y'all, it is hot here and it's been like this for probably 6 or 7 days, and it's not going to end till Thursday when we're going to have like 90s in the 90s, and I can't wait for that. And when you can't wait for the 90s, you know it's hot. But anyway, yes, I love fall. And yeah, this is what I'm sharing today. So it has a little Velcro on it and it opens like this. I put a little Skittles in here, but you can put Ghirardellis, the mini Ghirardellis. You can use the M&Ms, anything that's small and flat as usual for something like this. But yeah, I think it'd be really cute for your guests at the holidays or Thanksgiving. I think it'd be really cute. All right, so let's get started with this. What I'm going to be using for this is the iconic imagery. You know I love this because of all these little images on here. This is available now, by the way. It's not in our mini catalog, which goes live September 4th. And yeah, in fact, if you all didn't see my haul on Monday, if you didn't see my haul on Monday, go back and check it out because I share all the things that I got for this upcoming holiday season. And yeah, this is one of them. I used the Grateful, and then I used these leaves and these little leaves here. But yeah, I love this time, and I love these. I just love the little images and the little sentiments. And then I'm using the Nested Essential dies. I'm using the large one of these and then the smallest of this oval one. Well, it's not oval, but it's got the rounded corners. All right, so the cardstock that you'll use is I'm using pecan pie. I love this for fall, but you can use any of the ones. I used copper clay the other day, and it made a really cute little fall box. So this piece is 9 by 4.5, and then I cut 2 to mat it at 2 7/8 by 4 3/8, and one that's 1.5 by 4 3/8. For you, those of you who are new, please subscribe. And also, there's an inspiration sheet always on my blog at stampingwithamore.com. It has all the measurements and the scoring, so you don't have to write it all down when I'm showing. And then just a piece of basic white to stamp on. All right. I'll have to bring the cut and emboss over here when we're ready to do the cutting because I want to show you how I did the front of the box. All right, so let's stamp here. And we're doing two-step stamping. We are not doing any coloring, but you can absolutely color these images if you want. So I'm going to do a leaf that is pecan pie first. So I like doing the dark color first. So I usually stamp that, and then I'll stamp off. And let me grab a piece of paper because I like to stamp off on a scrap. So I'm going to ink that, and then I just stamp off once and then line that up. And then there's your little leaf there. You can do it solid color if you want. Sometimes I'll do a stamp off really lightly, and sometimes I'll stamp off, you know, really hard so a lot of the ink comes off. And I'll show you how. I'll do a couple like that. All right, and then we're going to do one pumpkin pie. Let's move this. Again, I'm going to do the outline part first because I find it's easier to stamp inside it when you can see the darker. Okay, on this one, I'm not going to stamp off as hard, and then I'll stamp that. So you see it comes out a little bit darker, I have my chamois here. These are linked in the description, by the way. And this lasts forever, y'all. If you like cleaning your stamp this way, it cleans them really well and it lasts forever because you can cut it in pieces. And that's what I usually do until I can't use it no more. And then one more. And we're doing this a gorgeous grape because there is a little bit of speckling of gorgeous grape in this gingham that we're using. Okay, and this one, oops. I think I'll do this one full strength. There you go. All right, and then we're going to take Garden Green and we are going to do our other leaves. So again, I'm going to do this one first. Let's do those up here. And I did do 3 of them, so we'll just stamp 3. And then with the other one, we're going to stamp off with these. And if those of you who haven't done this, this is a really easy way to color your images when you can 2-step stamp. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do is, again, with pecan pie, I'm going to stamp the grateful, and then we're going to cut that one out as well. I'll stamp that. Let's just do it right there. I'm going to cut this down just a hair so I can run them all through the cut and emboss. And we only have 1 die for the little leaves in this leaf, which sometimes they give us 2, and I wish we would have had 2 because it would take a lot shorter. If you have a brother scan and cut them out with your brother scan and cut if you want to do a bunch, because that would go super quick. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and cut these all out, and then we'll bring the cut and emboss over here for doing the front of the box, which we'll have to score first. So I'm just going to run these through, and I'll be back with that part. We're going to do this for the grateful, and then I will come back and we will do the rest of the box. Okay, so there's the grateful, our 3 little leaves we're going to use there, and then these colorful leaves right here. So that's all of that. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and score this paper. I looked for gingham, y'all. I wanted to use gingham on that last project, but I couldn't find the gingham, and I finally found that one. I was like, oh yes, I'm going to use that in the next project. All right, so on the 9-inch side, you're going to score it at 2, 2.5, 5.5, and 6, and that is it. We are not scoring anything else. Okay, so we are going to sharpen the score marks here. And we are going to go ahead and bring the cut and emboss over here, and I want to show you how I used this die for the front. Now what I did first was I did measure where the center point was of this because I want it to be as close as possible, and we're going to do the same. So this is 4.5, so you're going to do it at 2.25. So I'm going to just mark a little dot there, and also on this piece right here, because that's our matting piece for this, and we are going to do that at center point right there. And I know you can't see that little dot, but I can see it, and I'm going to show you how we do that. All right, so let's get the cut and emboss. And what I'm going to do here, we're not going to do these we're doing it separate time. So we're going to line this. Let's do this one first. Line that one up, the point right where you just marked it. Make sure that your sides here are even, like the spaces on both sides. And grab a piece of like mint tape, or you can use any really easy release tape. And then we're going to just put that there, run this through. Oh, what am I doing? Forgot to put the other mat. I'm going to run that through there. And I wanted the pecan pie to show, so I made this smaller. I didn't make it to cover the whole thing. All right, and then we're going to do the same thing on this piece right here. We're going to line that point up, but we're doing this one different because you don't want it to cut off the top here. So we're going to do that the same way. Make sure the sides are about the same. Put that on. And now what we're going to take this top plate, and you're going to put that inside here. You're going to line it up with this first score mark right here. Make sure this is straight. And it's only going to cut up to that score mark. And then you're just going to kind of push that through. I usually try to push it through until it can't go. And then we're just going to, this is partial die cutting for those of you who don't know. Now I do this quite a bit, so those of you who have been with me probably know all about this. And then there's our little front to our box. And you're not going to see a whole lot of it, but it does make a difference. You can leave it square if you don't have the die, or if you don't want to do it, you can leave it square and do the same thing that I'm doing to decorate it. All right. Now we're going to mat it. So we're going to mat this piece, and I want this piece to be like in the center. So I'm going to grab my wet glue. And that is going to go right in the center. And then we're matting these two pieces as well. I did mat the back on this one, but you don't have to. But I love this gingham. Gingham or plaid, whatever. It kind of looks like it could be plaid as well. And then this one. And that is our box. I'm going to show you here. You can put some minis in here, mini Ghirardellis. You can put the big ones. It holds 2 big ones as well. I don't think it'll hold 3 of the minis. Let me see. Let's see if I can fit 3 of the minis on here. Oh, yeah, you can. You can fit 3 on there. 3 of the minis. And then these M&Ms here. I'm going to just stick the M&Ms on here, and I just put a little bit of our Stamp and Seal across the bottom to hold it. And we'll just put the little guys up like that. All right, and then what I'm going to do is grab my Velcro dots. And these are linked in the description for those of you who can't find them, because I know it took me forever to find them again. You can use a magnet here as well, but if you're giving it to kids, oops, I need to put that down further. I did that on my last one too. It needs to be up at the top here. And cover them if you have magnets and they're giving them to kids, because kids tend to want to, especially the little ones, you know, it's dangerous for them to get magnets. All right, and then I'm going to add the grapeful. I'm only going to put it at the top here, half. And it's going to go here in the center. That's why I said it's blocking that a little point we put on it, but I love the edging here. So if you want to leave it square, you can leave it square, but I think I'm going to just stick these under here like this. I'll need to add some glue to this one. This one's going to go under here. And I'm only attaching to this top piece. Don't let it glue to the bottom. This one's going to go under here. And then we're going to just put our leaves on. Put one here. You can put them however you like, but I'll put one under here. That's why I like the wet glue, because you can just slide it right underneath there. And then this one. Look how pretty that is. I did add some of these pecan pie and clear. I added the pecan pie ones to this, but you don't even have to add these. But it did give it a cute little finishing touch on it. So I'm going to put a couple of those on. Put one up here. And I only put like 3 little ones on here. Well, 1 little and 2 bigger ones. Just like that. And it's as simple as that, y'all. Doesn't it make a really cute little Thanksgiving box or anything for any occasion you can use it. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, this is my August host code. You can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'd love to have you as part of my family here. And I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.